Today because we are, as we always do on Wednesdays, the Urban Business Download. But you know, Charles, we got this ongoing story that we are keeping up with. You know, our babies, our kids. Every time I think about National Teachers Academy, I think about the kids with the braids and the glasses, and I think of Hidden Figures, our gifted children. And you know what they done? They done brought some of them in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WVON Morning Show. We have two of the students from National Teachers Academy, and they went to the gubernatorial debate the other day, and they had some questions. Charles, can we introduce our guests?
Yeah, I got their names here. I hope I get them right because I might not be able to announce them. Taylor Wallace.
Yes.
And what grade are you, Taylor?
8th grade.
8th grade at National Teachers Academy. And you're going to have to help me here.
Marie Crawford.
Talking to the mic.
Marie Crawford.
Marie Crawford. And what grade are you, Marie?
8th also.
8th grade at National Teachers Academy.
Yes.
Boy.
Look at, you know what?
I can see the enthusiasm for life in their eyes.
You know what? This is exactly what I thought when I keep talking about what's going on in National Teachers Academy. When we talk about our gifted black students, you know, we always hear the negative, but when they bring these bright, shiny, look, they got braces, look at these smiles, the glasses, the hair, I just think of Hidden Figures, and how could we hurt these babies for the $55 million to build a new hotel and to build an arena? Now, Dad, you here too. We're gonna let you introduce yourself and tell who you are, and then we want to talk to the kids. But go ahead, Dad.
Good morning. My name is Corey Bilbro. I'm a parent at the National Teachers Academy.
Now, for those of you all that don't know what's going on, Charles, tell them how we got here with the National Teachers Academy.
Okay, it's a complicated story, but the Chicago Public Schools, their administration, they want to close this very successful school that serves a predominantly black student body from all over the city, by the way. And the CPS administration wants to close the school to transform it into a neighborhood high school that would serve the gentrified South Loop,
Say it for real.
as well as Chinatown, as opposed to these very gifted, young, gifted, and black students who go to what is currently an elementary school. And this school is, when 1 out of every 4 black children in Chicago attend an underperforming school, you'd think there'd be an urgency to make sure that we save the performing schools. But in light of this push by these people who have moved into the South Loop and such, they want to close this school, and it's caused some controversy.
So Marietta and Taylor, just a couple of days ago, there was a gubernatorial debate hosted by 3rd Ward Alderman Pat Dow, who seems to be working against this keeping your school open.
Who is working against
keeping the school open. And so you all went to the educational forum and asked the gubernatorial candidates some questions. Can you guys describe what happened there?
Basically,
Say your name.
My name's Marie Crawford.
Okay.
I'm in 8th grade. So basically what happened after we interrupted the meeting and said what we had to say, later on during out the conversation when they were asked questions, some of them did agree with us, and they said that they will stand with us and help and make sure that they can do what's needed to help us keep our school open. So it'll benefit the younger kids that is going there since we are in 8th grade. And basically, we felt very appreciative because we've seen that people are standing with us and we're not the only ones. And we're showing that we do have a voice as a young group of kids and students.
So wait a minute, you young group of kids interrupted those are billionaires out there. Were you a little nervous talking to them?
I was extremely nervous because
Very.
I started first and
Say your name.
My name is Taylor Wallace. I started speaking. I interrupted first. So it's like I had to be loud and I had to have them hear me. And once they were like, let them speak, I was happy because I was like, they want to hear what we have to say.
And so what did you have to say?
We told them that what the plan was. We told them that they wanted to close National Teachers Academy, and we told them why they shouldn't, because like we're a level 1 school, and we told them how we felt about it.
You know, I'm they call me Uncle Charles. I tend to be a somewhat little grumpy sometimes. But I gotta ask you guys, you know, politicians, they don't always tell the truth.
We
Are
experienced.
you guys aware of
yesterday.
that?
You experienced that.
Yesterday, yes.
Who? How?
Well, we were talking to one of the members of the CPS board.
Who?
What was it? We don't recall his name at
Okay.
the moment.
You get that name for me because we're going to ask
We
him. Go
will.
ahead.
Yes,
Get
we
the
will.
name.
And what did they say to you? Why did you?
Well, it was one person. It was 5 of us talking to him, and like we were saying what we had to say, and he was trying to cover up what we were saying by lying and telling stuff that we already knew that wasn't true. And then like we had parents with us, and he kept interrupting us. One time I was talking and he walked away because one of the parents started recording us because they felt that there was something that needed to be shown, that we were talking to somebody that was like very important, and that was a part of our making the decision of our school. And he felt some type of way, like the way he reacted was very negatively. And
To the kids?
Yes,
To us,
to us.
Not these two beautiful kids. I know he did.
This was an administrator at Chicago Public Schools. But what about these people, these guys running for governor? I mean,
Who said-
you
Right.
trust them? You really trust them?
Well, who said they were going to stand with you?
Well, one of the candidates, I'm trying to think of his name.
Daniel Biz? Was it J.B. Pritzker? Was it
It was T.O.
Chris Kennedy or
T.O.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Teal, and he was the first one to say that he would stand with us as along with Chris Kennedy. That was the person that I called out, but he wasn't there personally. But he was standing on his side, so he spoke for both of them because he was the one that was there, and he was saying that he do stand with us, and everyone in the audience, they were agreeing with us, so we kind of felt like we were being listened to.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask a question, because, you know, I hear all of these. I hear you. Who has been helping you besides your parents? Who are there any politicians or any people that have been on your side? Who?
It's the parents from National Teachers Academy. They've
Yes.
been so helpful. Like, they've picked us. They literally just picked me and Marie up, brought us here. They came with us to go to, like, all the meetings. When we talked to the city council, they were there. They were just so helpful, and it's the parents and our teachers.
Now, I heard you guys went to the mayor's house. What did the mayor say? Well, I know the mayor came out and saw these beautiful faces and said, we got to save the school.
for the future?
For the future, because he always talks about the future. Did the mayor? I know the mayor has got to be looking out for you guys.
No.
Where is Mayor Man? Has he talked to you? Has he called you?
No.
Mayor Emmanuel, he when we went to city council, he left out the room when me and the other students were talking. It was very disrespectful, and you wouldn't really believe the disrespect that he pulled on us.
Really? What? The mayor disrespected our black babies?
Yes.
Black babies who about what?
Look, about what's in it for the black people?
About the what?
The future. The
This
mayor,
is the-
Mr. Future.
I'm sitting here with the future.
We are looking at our future. Now, let me ask, because I hear all these stories all the time about these black kids. They don't like school. They don't want to go. They're undereducated. They going and showing out. Do you all like school?
Honestly, I personally do like school for the simple fact that the teachers that we do have, they push us to our limits, and they expect the most, and we have to stand up to their expectations. And when we are struggling, they find a way to help us through those problems. And like the students that we do go to school with, we make sure that everyone is on the same level and have the same amount of understanding. Like for 8th grade, we have an algebra class. We're all learning Algebra 1. And we have a group chat to where if someone is struggling with homework or a problem, we respond back in the group chat.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, Charles, look, we've been talking about that social media, and these kids done figured out how to make it work good.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask one more question, because I just can't imagine with you beautiful kids, all these involved black parents, that your alderman and your mayor and your state reps are not on your side. I know Alderman Dow is helping you out. I mean, what does she say when she sees you?
Honestly, she bumped into me at
She
one of
bumped like
physically, she bumped into me and one of my friends while we were talking to one of the candidates.
Yep.
At the meeting yesterday, and personally I felt some type of way about that because I do understand the fact that you are trying to close our school, but I felt very disrespected as a student and as a child. I'm only 13, so I felt like that wasn't a very positive way to react to a situation when you've been called out.
Yeah.
Wait. Go ahead, Taylor, because I think I'm upset now.
Yeah, we called Alderman Dow out a couple of times. I'm not even gonna say a couple. We called her out a lot of times. And yeah, we called her out a lot of times. Like every time that we talked, we called her out, and I guess she just didn't like it.
Like at the meeting with the mayor, we called her out, and it was like she was having another conversation with other board members, and we felt very disrespected because she turned her back on us. And I feel like when we were at that meeting, they was acting like our opinion didn't matter when we're the ones that's being affected, even though you're the ones that's making the decision.
Guys, let me just ask you a question. When have we ever heard the story of black kids fighting to save their school? We don't ever hear that narrative. And the fact that first of all, I'm looking at these babies, and it's what I said, which is why I'm getting mad for real. That we got these beautiful kids out here educate. Look, I mean, they smiling, they got me feeling very good. And the fact that our elected officials would just kick them to the curb. And the fact that she bumped into you, bumped into a 13, and she like 6'2". You like...
She's very tall. I'm only 5'1".
And she... Black folks.
She got physical.
Black Chicago. We don't protect our babies. Who is? Right? I'm sitting here. Now, the education piece of it is one thing, but Charles, remember how, you know how it happens to me when I go out and people bump into you and they actually, I'm a grown man. So I know how to handle myself. But these babies are doing what you proclaim you want Dr. King and all of these people from all these years fought for. These kids are fighting for their education. They are exercising their right. Y'all want to go boycott for Colin Kaepernick. You want to take a knee. You want to do all this other stuff.
You want to build a place for people to play basketball.
Right.
And you don't want to protect the school. It's right down the street. I mean, that's amazing.
Think about the view. They can see the Wintrust. Right. They can see the money stolen. But I'm going to tell y'all, because y'all going to be happy, because the rapper going to go perform, and y'all going to be like, ooh, we got a song today. You know what? Cue up my We Shall Overcome or some Love Will Let Love and Happiness. Because if we are going to allow our black children to be ran up out their school in the shadow of the $55 million theft. Because I'm telling you, the shadow of that hotel and that Wintrust Arena hits that school. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all, you know what? If we didn't have babies in here, I'd probably be cursing right now. This is the WVON Morning Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. For Annette Flournoy in the newsroom, for Sonia Escobar, the musical conductor of the Soul Plane. Charles, I'm sorry, man. I hit my...
I know, man. And we all feel that way, my brother.
I'm looking at these baby and I'm saying, pat down. Mayor Emanuel, we gonna protect our babies. So if this is a year-long deal we got to do,
we're going to protect our babies.
We're going to protect our babies. We will not leave them defenseless. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WVON Morning Show. And if you don't like it, you can tell them. May said, we out of here. Peace.
The good Reverend Dr. Forrest.
Where's the Reverend Dr. Forrest Claypool? She bumped in. Hold on. So this is what I need for y'all to break this down for me. Because I'm just telling you. Y'all on Facebook Live right now, and you are on YouTube. Please explain to me the breakdown of how in the heck that happened for real.
Yeah.
She bumped in. What? So what was the context? Was it an accident?
No, she literally walked past very aggressively.
Look at the camera. Talk to her.
She walked past very aggressively. Like, she walked behind when she could have walked in front.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of room, and we were in a very small circle, and it was a group of students, and she just walked straight past and bumped into me, and like I said, one of my other classmates.
And so how do we expect, so look, in the face of everything that's going on in the city of Chicago, when we talk about conflict resolution, we talk about our kids and our babies doing the right thing, and you mean to tell me that a grown woman, and y'all, I'm telling y'all, if these babies wasn't here, y'all would get a different understanding right now. Bumped in, do y'all see these kids? Do you see them? Right? That ain't nobody got a bonnet on, right? Ain't nobody standing around here I see you got your little blind thing, but that's what kids do.
Come closer. Come closer, they can see.
You both, and move that mic out of her way too, man.
This way?
So I need for you all to tell our listeners and our viewers, because right now you're on Facebook and you are on YouTube. Y'all got about 120 live. You got about 200 people live watching you right now. What do you want us to do? How can we help?
You can help by being there. We're trying to organize more activities for us 8th graders and the whole community of NTA to help with. What could really help, like we told the candidates, is being there, trying to help us, because like if you start closing level 1 schools, there'll be level 3 schools everywhere, and you won't get a high education that we're supposed to get. We're supposed to be intelligent, and the only way to do that is to get high level teaching.
Like I said yesterday, if you close down a level 1 school, how do you expect students to go to a great high school? It starts off with an elementary school. You go to a level 3 school and you expect students to meet the standards, but you're closing level 1 schools that can help them and challenge them to get where they need to be to go to a level 1 or a level 1 plus school. Also in high school, but you're trying to close down an elementary school that's still thriving. We started off as a level 3 school, and now we're a level 1 school working to become a level 1 plus school.
Yep.
And a lot of us, we can already tell that we're going to great high schools for the simple fact our test scores are amazing. Mm-hmm. We continue to work hard and persevere, and all you can do is like stand with us and speak out your opinion. We have a Twitter account, and our hashtag is WeAreNTA. So like, you can tag Ron Emanuel. His account on Twitter is Chicago's mayor, and you can put out what you think about his decision to close our school.
You want people to tweet. Now let me tell you all something, right? There is a battle for the education of black kids in this city. So I don't think that you got to talk to more than just the NTA students. The reason that we ask you guys to come here is because we want all of Chicago to know your story, so that everybody can be involved in this fight. So I just want you all I want to tell you all that it is awesome that you are participating in your own future, that you are not waiting for somebody to determine it. And we're on your team. We're gonna help, right? Like, so you got to keep us up to date. If you guys want to do a correspondent, like if you guys want to give us someone that's our youth or a student correspondent that keeps us up to date, that when guys are taking an action, you can let us know and we can get the word out if people want to meet with you, etc. But guys, I want you all to know that you are not out here by yourselves. The fact that you all are out willing to make a sacrifice for your school, like, who hears about black kids standing up fighting for schools, right? You never hear that story. And so this is when we talk about the news, and they always tell the stories about the bad black kids and what's going on. I would say that this is really the story of our kids, right? Now let me just say this to the black folks out here. Are we going to allow our kids to be expendable? We can't. Right? We cannot allow our kids to be expendable. And anybody that's telling us that they are needs to go. The fact that an alderman, a grown-ass woman, would even, and y'all know how it go, right? you know how it go. I'm gonna walk down the hall and I'm gonna hit you with a little shoulder, right? We all been in high school, but we doing that with grown folks and kids. What?
Kids not even in high school yet.
I mean, and then if they put okay. So one more time, I want y'all to look at these beautiful babies. Right? Look at them. I want y'all to cheese real good. Look, see these beautiful babies? You see this? You look at them. And you tell me if we gonna let them throw them out of their school. Look at her. Look at her. Look. Do y'all know how much love y'all are getting right now? The people around the world are looking at this. So look, y'all, we are supporting NTA. Look at these babies. And tell me why we should allow anybody to throw them on the street. Rahm Emanuel needs to feel it. Pat Dow needs to feel it.
Yes.
CPS needs to feel it.
Exactly.
Say that.
We're
Yeah.
not just fighting for our school. We fighting for all the other CPS schools that they're trying to close or might be thinking about
The
closing.
50 other schools that got closed. We're
In
fighting for
2013.
all those schools.
Third graders, they're gonna leave.
Man.
We're finna leave. We're going to leave. But
We'll
it's
come
like,
back.
yeah, we'll come back, and
You're
it's
all
like,
eighth grade
it's,
now.
it's our home.
Yes,
We've
yes,
been there since kindergarten. I've been there since
Really,
first
so
grade.
you all there when it was level 1 and it brought all the way up. It's
Level
3. I got my numbers right.
Level 3.
Level 3.
When it was level 3,
Right,
when
right,
it was
right.
level 3, now
But
it's
this
level
ward
1.
has had the highest school closings. This ward has the highest school closing of any ward.
Yeah,
You don't think
That's because they trying to get rid of the Negroes.
You don't think that's by design.
They trying to
So
go to
now
47th Street.
there's only what's only
White
left
folks.
is the NTA is the only
I don't
level
mean to
1
say it
high
like that,
school
but that's
that a black kid could go into. You think the new school in South Loop Elementary, the same people who are trying to make it into a high school, they're not gonna let those kids into the new South Loop Elementary School that they're building? Are you kidding me? So removing NTA is strategic. It's basically saying that you can't cross over certain even geographical line in South Loop.
Do you see them babies? Do you see them babies? They telling them babies they can't participate. But I bet they send them some chance tickets. Look, I'm going to tell y'all what. Y'all come around here talking to me about some Chance the Rapper tickets and a concert again when they kicking these babies out. So the next time y'all call me, talk about Chance got a concert, he giving away some book bags, he partnered with CPS to donate money, ask them, what about our babies? Where's that? Where? Did y'all get concert tickets?
No.
Y'all ain't getting no concert?
NTA's blackballing all the way.
You mean to tell me, with all that love, my babies ain't getting no concert ticket? Where you at? Think about the gravity of Obama, the Obama Foundation, doing all their activities at the site of the crime. Like, nobody, so they all having a big old party celebrating the next generation at the Wintrust Arena in the shadow of the school that they are throwing the kids out. Think about that.
Amazing.
That's what's happening. And he gonna be like,
Preach on the rap.
we should. Well, he gonna sing Amazing Grace. Y'all gonna be happy. Y'all get y'all Amazing Grace. Then Chance gonna come out and say his thing. Y'all Negroes gonna be so busy dancing and singing, they gonna have stole your birthright.
Well, the Reverend
Stole
Jackson.
your birthright.
The Reverend Jackson.
Look at
Reverend
our
Jackson.
babies right
Hear him?
here.
Hear the Reverend? The Reverend's preacher.
Hey man, y'all know my daddy was a preacher.
Preacher.
He was a preacher, so I got to do the what's in it for the black people because I got a little sin in my heart still. But ain't nothing but love for my babies. Wow, but where's they sanctuary? Who protecting them? Where they school at? Where they? Y'all, okay, I'm just telling y'all. My coffee is kicked in. Let me tell you. Coffee is worse than alcohol for me at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, but we gonna save our babies. And you can best believe that we are not letting this story go. And I'm asking all of y'all that's out here watching, that's talking about y'all Ungawa Black Power, y'all talking about y'all woke, y'all talking about what's in it for the black people. Them babies are what's in it for the black people. Let's move. All right, we got to get out of here. Peace. Oh, y'all want to say something? Say bye to people so they can see y'all. I want to close with y'all.
Hey, we'll see you again.
Again.
Again.